Welcome to Kletus Roadside Service. Well, yesterday kind of got a little fucked up. Got a little bit fucked up. So my company, I like them. I don't know if I like them or not, but they sent me out on a different job yesterday morning, where I had to run over to Atchison and pick up a dumpster over there and take it all the way back to past Kansas City, and then go take it back. And that ended up taking a little bit longer than expected. I had a road closure, I had traffic, and yeah, I mean, I did stop for a little bit of a break. Okay, not don't get me off of the fire. Okay, you know, sometimes you got to take a little break. You got to take a piss every now and again. Okay, and it was after lunchtime, and I hadn't stopped for nothing. Uh, Anyways, what happened was I got back to the yard, and then they were like, "Hey, you need to go get this truck and trailer and take it over to this place and get loaded up with barrels." And I said, "Who you sending with me?" They're like, "Nobody." I'm like, "There ain't no fucking way I'm pushing a truckload full of barrels uphill without some fucking help, because they're going to be on pallets, and you gotta. It's way helpful if you have somebody else there. It is possible to do it by myself, but also there was a guy there at the shop that me and him are pretty good friends, and I was like, I need him to go with me to do this. End up taking a different guy, but I texted my boss and I said, hey, I'm headed out to the place where I need to get the barrels picked up. Let them know I'm on my way, since it is kind of late. It was like 3 o'clock, and he waited until I got like 5 minutes away. He's like, "How far away are you?" I was like, 5 minutes. He's like, "Turn around. You ain't gonna make it." I'm like, "What? Why would you ask me how far away I am if I wasn't gonna make it? 5 minutes is 5 minutes, motherfucker." So yeah, kind of fucked that up because I was gonna get loaded with barrels, and then that's what I was gonna do today, was drive down to Tulsa, and that was gonna be a fucking awesome day. But they scheduled me for a different job, and it took too much time, I guess. So I don't know. They were kind of upset. They were kind of upset at me. Fuck them. Nothing I could do about it. I didn't know there was gonna be a time limit over there. Like, who the fuck gets off of work at 3 o'clock on a Thursday? Huh? Who? Or even 3:30? If you're getting off at 3:30 on a Thursday, you're not an essential employee. I'll tell you that right now. I gotta chug this water so I got something to spit into. This tastes like dirt. This water tastes like dirt. Ugh. Yeah, tastes like dry dirt, which is weird because it's wet. It should taste like mud. Ugh. Mm-mm. Don't like that at all. Had to do it. So really fucked up my whole deal. And I had drove all the way out to this place, and I had to turn around, and then that was kind of not cool. Not cool to do all that. Anyways, whatever. Fuck it. I said, all right, well, what am I doing tomorrow? If that ain't happening, now you got to find something for me to do. And I said, here's a wonderful idea. How about I just stay the fuck home? And if you need something immediately, and it warrants you to call me at my house and make me put pants on this rainy Friday, I'll come in. But otherwise, you leave me the fuck alone. She said, okay. I'll let you know if there's another job for you. And then right before I went to bed, I knew I had to check my schedule. And this chick didn't fucking text me. I was going to sleep in. I was not going to be up to do nothing. She's like, oh, yeah, I did schedule for you for some work. I'm like, I know. I mean, yeah. When you're going through and putting my name on a schedule, why don't you just text me also? Because, I was like, I told her, I said, I'm waiting on your phone call. If I do not receive a phone call, I will not be here. But me being a good guy, I'm like, I better check to make sure because I don't want to fuck things up anymore anyways. So I saw that I did have a job where I'm just driving a little box truck up to St. Joe, picking up one pallet and bringing it back. I don't know what I'm doing with it. But they don't want me to do that till 2 o'clock. So I have the whole fucking day. That means the soonest, if everything goes super fucking smooth, which it won't, I might be able to be off by 4:30, maybe 5. If they're making me wait until fucking 2 o'clock. But I guess I could head up there a little earlier. I could head up there around 1 or even 12:30 and get there and say, hey, you said 2 o'clock. I'm going to sit here and you're going to pay me until you're fucking ready, you stupid sons of bitches. So I'll probably end up doing that. But in the meantime, there was not really anything to do. There was, I got to run the side by side because I needed to move some boxes because we get all our shipments and stuff. A lot of big boxes taken to the office on accident. So then I got to take them to the shop. So I did that. And then I ran some trash. Ran around with the forklift and the dumpster and was dumping trash. But somebody had, usually when I run trash, it's because like there's fucking trash overflowing out of every fucking barrel around the whole fucking place. Hey, can you speed the fuck up, you stupid fucking idiot? Jesus. Sorry, you're not a fucking idiot, but can you just not lounge beside me? I'm trying to do a zipper merge thing going on. Yeah. So, yeah, dumped a bunch of trash, had a good time, sat, played on my phone for a little bit, went around, fucked around with the fucking mechanics, poking them, and like, he's like, can you hand me that tool? And I like set it 2 inches away from his hand, and I'm like, here you go. And he's trying to reach for it, and I'm like, here you go. And I'll move it a little bit closer, and then he reaches, and I pull it back a little bit. And he's like, God damn it, Kletus. I'm like, all right, just fucking with you. Come on, man. I'm bored. Give me something to do. He's like, well, I do have something for you to do. I said, nuh-uh. What is it? I said, well, you see that rim over there? And there's a rim that's completely flattened on the bottom. That's an aluminum truck rim. And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck happened to that? He's like, well, one of our guys had a blowout on a tag axle. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, how in the fuck he had a blowout with the tag axle, and how did that flatten the aluminum rim? Like, you can get a flat tire in a semi, and you don't ruin the rim. How in the fuck did he do that? He's like, I don't know. He hit the brakes or something and just kept on going. I don't know. I'm like, that's fucking dumb. So, anyways, he's like, I got a truck at the tire shop. I need you to take that other truck that has a missing, rim or whatever. I need you to take that to the tire shop and bring the other one back. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I finally got out of the office. It is a rainy motherfucking day. Rainy. But I can still wear my sunglasses because my sunglasses, the amber tint to them makes everything like HD. My dad fell for that once growing up, as seen on TV, as seen on TV, or an ad on the TV. I don't know. Where they're like, oh, this is HD vision. And they were just tinted sunglasses. And he bought some, and he was like, these are HD. No, they're just tinted a little bit. I don't know how he fell for that, but um, these glasses, this is my first pair of prescription sunglasses that I had tinted amber. And let me tell you, bud, it's cloudy and kind of dark out. I can see way fucking better with these glasses on versus not. I want to drive home at night with them on. I tried to last night, but people kept looking at me and shrieking. So I was like, all right, I got to take them off. And whenever it is dark out, like in the nighttime, that ain't no good. I gotta take them off. But I lost my clear regular glasses, so the only way I can have prescription glasses is if I use my safety glasses, and I look like a big old fucking nerd with those safety glasses on. A big ass nerd. Look like I got pimples on my face. How nerdy I am. Look like I didn't have a problem passing high school because I was so smart, nerdy. Look. I thought they were cool. They had like a little red stripe on them, and I was like, "Oh, those are cool safety glasses. Let me get those in prescription." And I did, and yeah, they're cool-ish, I guess. But nowadays, I'm like, I really wish I didn't, buy the fucking red ones. I should have just got black. So I don't know. One of these days, my company will pay for them, but maybe I gotta damage them. I gotta get them damaged. So I can say, hey, my safety glasses are damaged. I need to get new safety glasses. Maybe they'll let me get some new ones, and they won't be so nerdy looking. It's my first time with prescription safety glasses, so I didn't know what I was doing. But whenever I order those prescription safety glasses, I need to order some more clears also. Regular glasses. And I hope they still got them in stock too. I didn't even check. ZennyOptical.com, the unofficial sponsor of Kletus Ray's Roadside Service. They don't pay me, I pay them. I don't even get a discount. There's probably a fucking QR code or whatever, the little sales code you can type in. It's probably like save 10 or something. You might get 10% off or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Just search around on the internet and you might find it. ZennyOptical.com. You can get sunglasses, safety glasses, regular glasses, big glasses, small glasses, reading glasses, black glasses, clear glasses, tinted glasses with the ones with the little fucking transparencies or whatever, where you can look in the sun and they turn dark. And then they got some other ones that have like the little sunglass clip on. They got all kinds of cool shit over there. Prescription or not. And it's a pretty good price. Just type in your fucking prescription shit in there and they'll get you settled up. So, last night was interesting. Last night, I don't know, it was right before my wife went to bed and we went to bed. And I wake up at 1 a.m. and I'm like, I smell something fucking burning. And I'm like, it smells almost electrical. And so I'm always paranoid. If you got to trust your gut. You always got to trust your gut. If you think you smell something, don't just say, it's probably nothing and lay down. You need to get up and figure out what the fuck is going on. And now I have a German Shepherd. This German Shepherd didn't give a fuck about the smell. I'm like, come on, show me where the smell's coming from, dog. Show me. Where's the smell? She's like, just pet me on my belly. I'm like, no. Hey, show me the smell. Where's the smell? You smell that smell? Where's the smell coming from, doggy? She wouldn't tell me. So, anyways, I'm walking around the house and I'm like, I smell it more in the kitchen than I smell it anywhere else. and I look and I notice that the crock pot is still plugged in. And my wife had, she had made roast last night, and she did leave it on, but as she like cleaned it or whatever, she didn't unplug it and put it away or nothing. So it's still sitting there, but it was all cleaned. And I was like, oh, the crock pot. And I unplugged the crock pot. And then but I feel it, and I'm like, none of that is warm though. So that's not what it is. So I'm looking around, and then I see the dishwasher's lit up. And I'm like, what the hell? And I open up the dishwasher, and fucking, I thought it was steam coming out, because the dishwasher had like just completed recently. And I open up the dishwasher, and I thought it was steam, guys, but it smelled like fucking bullshit. I open up that thing, and it just smoke is billowing out of my dishwasher. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I go get my wife, and I'm like, hey, wake the fuck up. She's like, huh? I'm like, I need you to come in the kitchen and tell me if this is normal, because like this does not smell normal. But hey, I mean, I don't know. I don't use the dishwasher. I mean, I'm an idiot. So an idiot can look at that and say, that's not right. There shouldn't be fucking smoke billowing from your dishwasher. But I was also kind of like half asleep and freaked the fuck out. I was like, what, how do you make this thing not smell like this? She's like, I have no idea what's going on. It smells like fucking shit though. I'm like, yeah, it smells like burnt plastic. Like a horrible smell. I was like, and there's still smoke like in the ceiling. Luckily, it didn't transfer into the hallway and like set off the smoke detectors. I mean, I wish it kind of would have earlier, because I didn't know. Well, I mean, there was no fire. It was just melting plastic. So I pulled the drawers out of the dishwasher, and I noticed at the very bottom, and I put a picture up on the Facebook group, but yeah, there's a fucking just a ladle spoon or whatever just laying in the bottom, and this dishwasher uses heat to like a heated dry function or whatever. So it's got like an oven fucking thing down there, a thing that gets really fucking hot, some wire or pipe or whatever. I don't know, and it just gets super fucking hot. And a spoon had fallen down and landed right on it and melted through the fucking pipe, and it's laying in there. It's still there right now. I just opened it up. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I left the dishwasher open for a little bit, and then we kept trying to go back to sleep, but all that smoke and that smell had gotten into the return vents. And then the heat turned on because it got a little cold, and whenever the heat turned on, every room of the house had this fucking nasty smell directly pushed into it. And I was like, son of a bitch, I can't fucking sleep like this. This is fucking horrible. So I go back out there, I close the dishwasher, and I grab some disinfectant spray that smells kind of nice. And I just run around. I'm trying to mist the air because we don't have Febreze. I don't know. We used to be a Febreze house. Apparently, we're not anymore. I couldn't find no fucking Febreze. So I'm running around with this Clorox disinfectant spray, just spraying the air, spraying the fuck out of the dishwasher, spraying the floor, spraying the couch, spraying everything. I'm like, I'll dilute it. And then I go up to the return vents, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll fucking spray the fuck out of these vents. And then I go downstairs and I pull the filter out, and the filter probably does need to be replaced. In fact, it does. But I pulled the filter out and sprayed the fuck out of the filter with this disinfectant spray. I'm doing the hand motion of spraying also, just so you guys know. Give you guys a little visual. I'm over here fucking squeezing the trigger. So, and then the house smelled wonderful after that. I was like, damn, this is nice. Really fucking nice. Here's my truck that I need to take. I don't know if they're gonna. me just back up in here. Don't smack the curb. All right. It was a very eventful night. Holy heck, I just ate me a fucking... I walked into this gas station over here. I just got the truck swapped out. The lady over there seemed like she didn't know what the hell she was doing. I feel like that happened last time I was there. I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick up a truck. She's like, huh? I'm like, the truck? You fixed it? What do we do to it? I'm like, probably replace the fucking tires. I don't know. You're a tire shop. She's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's right there. I'm like, are the keys in it? She's like, maybe. I'm like, what are you doing here? Do you work here? Are you having tires put on your own car here? What the hell's going on? I was like, hey, I'm going to throw you a fucking curveball. I'm dropping a truck off also. She's like, huh? I'm like, we have another truck. Drove out here. Put tires on it. Oh, fuck. She's like, which tires? I'm like, what? The tag axles. She's like, okay, you want to replace all 3 of the tag axle tires? I said, no, there's 4. She's like, I only see 3 tires. I'm like, all right, well, here, maybe this is just me being me, but me looking at it from my vision, but I'm like, there's a rim in the fucking truck. Open the door, there's a rim there. She's like, oh, are these all flat? I'm like, no, they're just old. They're tag axles. They don't get used enough. And they start blowing out randomly. Anyways, got that all done, and I pulled up to that gas station right next door. And it's funny because I was going to go to that gas station yesterday. Yesterday, whenever I was headed out to go load up them barrels, I was with that other guy. The other guy, he looks just like Billy Strings. Maybe not just like him, but pretty fucking close. And I call him Billy from now on. He's like, my name is Matt. I'm like, dude, your name is Billy. I'm naming you Billy. You've been renamed Billy. It's not an insult. Billy Strings is a fucking badass. Okay? And my favorite song is Leadfoot. Leadfoot, Leadfoot. I don't know the words, but it is a fucking badass song. I love it. I love the car and the mask the guy's wearing. And Billy Strings is the old grandma out there screaming at him. I love that fucking music video. There's another music video that just came out. Just came out today, guys. I know this is probably going to come out later than Friday or whatever, but 10 for 10, which is a rock band out of Wyoming, friends of the show Three Wheeled Bicycle Podcast with Vanderheiden, old Stevie V, and 10 for 10. They're some cool guys. I've been listening to their music and stuff. I haven't talked to them, but I've been following along with what they got going on. And they got this new music video that just came out. I watched it twice already today. Yeah, it's for their song Bottle. And I don't know, like their music, after listening to them, because Joey, I believe his name is, from 10 for 10, went on the Three Wheeled Bicycle Podcast, and I listened to that thing, and that was one of the best interviews I've ever heard. I thought it was really good. So, anyways, props to Three Wheeled Bicycle Podcast and Joey from 10 for 10. They're awesome guys. I loved listening to their podcast and then listening to their music because I had already listened to their music a little bit. And then after that, I, their music just means something different now. It's kind of nice. So, anyways, go check that out. It's on YouTube. 1010 FOUR 10 for 10. Look them up. They're rising musical artists, and they're on Spotify. I don't know where else they're at, but I know they're on Spotify and they're on YouTube. Go subscribe, give them a like, support them so they can continue to put out some good content, because I'm ready for the next music video already. Anyways, dude, that burger was fucking badass. I got me a quarter slice of pizza, pizza cut into 4 pieces or whatever. I got a hunk of pizza. There was a brisket pizza with onions and shit on it. Oh, fuck, it's good. And then they had cheeseburgers in there too, but they looked like really good cheeseburgers. And I was like, I'm going to take one of each. I'm going to get 1 cheeseburger and 1 slice of pizza. And they were like, oh, do you want anything on the burger? I was like, yes. They're like, lettuce, pickle, tomato, onion, ketchup, mustard. I was like, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Keep going. Keep talking. I like what you're saying. Keep going. And she made me my food, and oh god damn it, dude, I've been sleeping on mustard. I'll tell you that right now. I go through different phases in my life, and right now I'm in a mustard phase, guys. Fuck, mustard is so goddamn good on a cheeseburger. Mustard, lettuce, tomato, onion, cheese. Come on, you fuckhead! Jesus, sorry, I didn't mean to scream in you guys' ear. This fucking idiot in the fucking van is going so slow, it's gonna make me miss the fucking green light. I'm running the red. Fuck that. This motherfucker should have been fucking rolling by then. Oh, I forgot to log into this fucking truck, that's for sure. Yeah. I don't even know what I was talking about. So, yeah, office lady, she's already, who wants to work this weekend? I was the first one to say no. Now, you gotta figure out how to do that, because if you wait too long to respond and say no, you're gonna be like one of the, like, everybody else is gonna say no, and then you're gonna have to do it. Is what it's gonna feel like. It's gonna have to get done. She's like, I got a job on Saturday night and on Sunday night or Sunday morning. I'm like, fuck that shit. I ain't doing none of that fucking shit. Fuck, you got me fucked up. I ain't doing it. So I responded back immediately, and I said, can't do it. Can't do it. So now, I don't know. I'm hoping that works out. I'm hoping I can tell her no, and I ain't gotta tell her no again. But I might have to. She might go run through everybody else, and then the first she'll look back through the messages. Who's the first person that said no? Okay, hey you, and they might even try to sweeten the pot a little bit. They're like, we'll give you a credit card, or not a credit card, but a gift card or whatever. Sometimes they'll do that shit just to get people to do shit, and that's gonna be hard to say no to. What do I got going on? Not really anything. I told her I got family stuff going on, which my family's going to be there. And whatever I do is going to be involved in the family. So, of course, I have family stuff going on. I just need a weekend where I don't fucking work. I don't do anything. It's been like every weekend, something's going on. And, which I don't mind too much, but, it's like, hey, I'd like to have one where there ain't nothing going on. I can sit around and not do shit. I ain't got to be nowhere. Nobody's waiting on me. Nothing. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And today is seeming like, or this weekend is seeming like it could be that one. Because all I got to do, I really got to work on myself. I'm a bad boy. And I need to work on myself. What I need to work on is a 79 Chevy Silverado sitting out in my driveway. I need to grab the box with the hot rod harness, grab the extension cord, grab the heat shrink gun, the heat shrink pieces, all the electrical shit that I'm going to need. I need to just grab all the supplies and take it out to the truck, and I'll have no choice. Once I get rolling on it, I'll get it done. But what I hate is that I'm over here talking to myself because these are my thoughts that I'm going to have in my head. This isn't like I'm not just putting this out to be on a podcast or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But these are the thoughts going through my head. I need to psych myself up. Every time I do that, I end up in my underwear all day playing video games. It's a lot of fun too, but it's so unproductive. I need to do something. And another thing that I got close to doing it the other day. I need to go to the hardware store or the auto parts store and buy me some fuel line, a flare tool, and fix my fucking fuel filter on my 92. I don't know if that's the problem because the truck seems to run pretty damn good. It's just I don't know what happened to it. It just started running bad. But it runs every day. It fires up just fine. And it's good. But I need to definitely fix that fuel filter. It would really suck to have that fucking truck just burn to the ground one day because of a leaky fuel filter. That would be bad. So, anyways, I need to just focus on some shit. But whenever I get off work today, hopefully it won't be a super late day or whatever. And I have to load up the dirt bike. The dirt bike is at the shop right now. I looked at it earlier. When I went to go grab the side-by-side, the dirt bike was sitting there, and I was like, dude, this is just awesome. I got my dirt bike right here. I could go ride the motherfucker. But I can't because I'm at work. But I need to throw that bitch up in the back of my pickup truck and take her back on home. I don't know. There might be a couple more days where I ride the bike. There might be a couple more days. But it's probably going to mainly be the pickup truck from here on out. Just because it is getting cold. It's a little bit more of a pain in the ass. You got a dry morning, might be an icy night. You don't want to. Yeah. And when that happens, I ain't riding on ice. It's just not going to happen. I'll ride in snow because there's some back roads I can take. I'll ride in snow, but I am not riding on ice or in the rain when it's cold. I'm not. I'm drawing the line. These windshield wipers suck. I don't know, man. I'm excited for tonight, this weekend. Oh, and the kids. So there is something going on. The kids are going to be dropped off at my parents' house tonight. So me and Mama are gonna have a little night to ourselves, which will be interesting. I just hope the house is clean, because it's not very often that like the house gets clean when the kids are there, but it also gets dirty just as quick. So it'll be nice to have a clean house and not have kids make it all dirty too. It was funny. Last night we went down in the basement. We don't really go in the basement all that often, but they have some toys and shit down there. But it's kind of piled up with stuff. And my daughter's like, "Can I go downstairs?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I don't want to go by myself," so I make my son go down there. And then they're playing there, but they're fighting and whatnot. And then eventually I had to go down there, which is fine. But I just go down there and I sit on the couch. We got a nice little couch down there. And forgot what I was even going to talk about right there. Went down in the basement. Oh, these kids, I mean, because my wife and her sister had been working on this basement several different times, making it a little bit better each time. I haven't done shit, but I feel a little justified, slightly justified that, I'm at work. I'm working. I'm tired when I come home. I don't want to come home from work and work more. So I just haven't been doing nothing. But the damn kids, they go over there, and my son was like complaining that my daughter was playing with something. And I was like, go find something else to play with. And this little shit, I love him to death. But he's opening, we have like these organizer boxes or whatever. He's pulling every organizer box out and throwing the toys behind his head as he's pulling them out until he finds one that he wants. And I'm like, brother, if you don't stop that shit, mother, I don't know what I'm gonna do to you. Pick all that shit up. I can't believe you're doing that. Fucking ridiculous. They just love to make a mess. They just making a mess everywhere. I love them though. It keeps things entertaining. If you don't have children, I hope you get the chance to have children. But if you do get the chance to have children, I hope you live your life before children. Because I don't know, it's like I've always had dogs, in my adult life mainly. But I don't know. I'm like trying. I can't even remember life before kids, but I know that it's like it was just a simpler time. You know, you don't have to pick shit up other than for the dogs or whatever. But it's like kids, you got to keep shit away from kids. Kids just drag shit out all over the place, and you're like, how did this get here? But whenever you're single or with somebody but no kids, it's like you can just have a clean house all the time. It's weird. I don't know what that even feels like anymore. It's been so long. My house has never been like a super fucking clean, fucking tidy house off of the Home and Gardens magazines or nothing. I ain't never been that. But it's been, oh, I just waved at somebody I don't even know. He's driving the same truck as somebody I know. That ain't him though. Having kids is one of the best things you could ever do. Before you have kids, enjoy your clean houses. Just say, like, there's glue on things. There's glitter everywhere. You put on your shoes and there's a butter knife in your shoes. You're like, why is there butter knife? I'm late for work and now there's a butter knife in my shoe. Simple simple thing to take care of, but it's like, why is this even a thing? Uh, these new sunglasses I got, I love them so much. Guess what? My children also love them so much. They they just want to get their fucking grimy hands all over my lenses. They just want to touch my lenses. They're like, I can see your eyes, and they want to poke the lens. I'm like, hey, don't you dare touch these glasses. These lenses have not been touched by human hands at all. And I'm going to try to do my best to make sure that it never happens. Got some fucking bullshit in my teeth. But I don't know. All right, we're rolling back up here to the shop. This guy's got a problem. Where are you going, dude? Why are you stopped on the tracks? Back up, back up. What the hell's going on over here? Somebody waved at me. Who the hell are you waving at me? Oh, man, this is a bumpy motherfucker. Somebody's got the garage door opened up for me. That's so nice. Dude, that burger, you know what? The only thing it could have used is more mustard. Bring on the mustard. Regular old yellow mustard. Just regular yellow mustard. Makes me want to have corn dog. How about you? What do you like to put mustard on? I know some people like spread it on their brisket or whatever before they fry it up, smoke it up. Um, and I do like that idea, and I think it does add something to the flavor. But it's mainly just a binder, you know. Do not hit the building. Do not hit the building. I'm gonna hit the building. Pull her up. Back it up. Oh God. So on semi seats, some of them they have this fucking lever down here. I don't even know which lever it is. I try not to fuck with the seats, but one of these levers here makes the seat fucking slide out like a drawer. I'm like, every time I hit the throttle in reverse, I'm fucking putting my chest into the steering wheel. The hell's going on here? My mirror's all fucking twisted. Back it up. That looks like a good spot to me. Roll these windows up. Yeah, let's just hope I have a good day from here on out. Let's hope I have a good day. Let's hope I have a really good day. I hope nothing fucking happens. That would really suck. Adios. Keep all 18 down. We'll talk to you later.